How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to ConstantlyVariedFitness. Today we're going to do a full-on review of the Reebok Legacy Lifter. I've spent a week in these, squatting, snatching, cleaning, and I'm going to give you guys my full, honest review of the shoe. Real quick before we get into it, make sure you follow our Instagram account. We post a bunch of funny memes, we post a bunch of things going on in CrossFit, and we keep you up to date with all of our YouTube videos, so make sure you follow us there. So first I'm going to talk about all the pros of the shoe and all the amazing features that it has, and then I'm going to cover some of the cons, some of the things that could be changed or I didn't really like or that they might not have thought of. So throughout this video, while we're covering the Reebok Legacy Lifter, I'm going to compare a shoe a lot to the Nike Romaleos. These shoes are very similar in their attributes and how they perform, but there are some subtle differences. There are some things that I like and don't like with each of them, so we're gonna get into that today. So first, covering the aesthetics of the shoe. This shoe just looks absolutely beautiful to me. I mean, the Nikes always look kind of cool, but they're kind of just bulkier shoe and they're more subtle with like how they look. The Addy Powers look pretty cool and stuff, but this shoe just pops to me. I love like the black and black and the white and white. The way the heel looks, the way it concaves in is just so sexy. The shoe all around looks amazing. I'm actually really glad I got these ones instead of the black and gold ones, because the black and gold I saw on Instagram as many reviews as possible. Shout out to him and all his awesome YouTube videos. But he has both of them. On the black and gold, there's a lot of like speckles on the gold. So the white is a nice smooth flat white. It looks really sharp. This shoe all around looks amazing. So now, time to get into the important juicy stuff, the actual performance of the shoe. First off, this shoe is a solid shoe. My feet, you know, there's no wiggle room. It's not like you're wearing a lighter shoe like their previous Reebok lifters or an Addy Power, but this shoe is glued to the floor. When you're lifting, when you're squatting in these, when you're snatching, cleaning, their feet are going exactly where you put them and they're not moving. So definitely keeps you solid when you're doing all your lifts. In my first look video, when we weighed these shoes and the Nikes, the Reeboks were slightly heavier, so that definitely adds to the fact of how they can keep you really solid when you're wearing them. So stability wise, 10 out of 10. Next, we're gonna talk about the comfort of the shoe. Definitely, in my opinion, one of the most important things. When I first had my Nikes and I was wearing these, even to this day, if I still wear them, more than 30 minutes, my feet are aching. I don't have the competition soles in there that they come with. I have like the training ones that are supposed to be a little more comfortable, but my foot, after a while, my feet are just aching and my arches hurt, and there's not a very comfortable shoe for the Nikes. But the Reebok, I did heavy squats in them twice. I did some cleans in them. I did some snatches. I did anything that you would normally do in lifters. And there was only one time I felt a little bit of discomfort. I sat down for like 2 minutes in between a squat set and then it went away. My feet were totally fine. So definitely comfort wise, these shoes are awesome. Comfort, 10 out of 10. So one thing that definitely threw me off when looking at this shoe is that the heel of the shoe looks ginormous. It looks like it's at least an inch tall, if not more. Like the heel of the shoe looks huge. But listed on Rogue Fitness, it's 75 inches. So that's basically the same exact height as your Nikes, as I believe your Addy Powers, and a lot of your other typical more weightlifting heavy shoes. So not your Reebok ones. Reebok ones are half an inch. So this is a standard heel height for a weightlifting shoe. So with this 3/4 heel, I was able to sit much more upright in my squats and all my cleans and snatches. I felt like my positioning was much better, and I felt more solid, not just with my feet, but my overall positioning and my lifting. So these shoes are definitely helpful if you're lacking in hip or ankle mobility. So now covering the structure of the shoe around your foot. The shoe has two standard weightlifting straps that you would see on all weightlifting shoes. The one across the midfoot / toe area, and the one right up next to your ankle. And then also, if you'll notice, it has this third part right here that's just connected to the bottom of the shoe that helps keep that shoe nice and tight, and it's interlaced with the laces. So it's just another way that the shoe's gonna be like snug around your foot. I got these shoes true to size with my Reebok shoes, and they fit like a glove. It wrapped on my toe perfectly. There was like zero empty space for my shoe to give or start building blisters or anything like that. This shoe it totally covered my whole entire foot. I was solid. It was not gonna go anywhere. There was no wiggle room in this shoe. So with the main aspects being covered, the heel height, the stability, the comfort, the support around your foot, this shoe is amazing. It's more stable than an Addy Power. It's more comfortable than a Nike. It's definitely an upgrade from their previous Reebok lifters. This shoe is just all around amazing for someone that wants to focus on their weightlifting or up their weightlifting game. So now when it comes to cons, I really cannot find many with this shoe. The shoe gets a little wrinkly around the toe box, but what else would you expect? Just like any other shoe, whether weightlifting shoe or not, it's gonna get a little torn up around the toes, so it's getting a little wrinkly there. The white is not a gloss white, it's a flat white, so it's already starting to collect dirt a little bit. It's already getting smudges around it, but that's not the biggest of issues. And then putting on the shoelaces, this isn't another big issue, but it's something that kind of took me a little, my second time putting them on to figure out how to do it. But the Velcro, there's no Velcro in the middle of the strap. So right here, it's all just the strap, and then the Velcro starts. So you got a spot to tie down your laces, which is pretty convenient. But the buckle that they have right here, that the strap actually goes through, it's pretty thin, and it's kind of hard to move that strap out of it. And then you have to open up the shoe to put it on and then tighten it up. Otherwise, really the shoelaces aren't doing much, it's just the straps holding it together. But again, that's not like a huge issue. There's really nothing that I see wrong with this shoe yet. Maybe after a little more times after I use it, I'll start seeing things break down or something might get worn out, and then we'll see from there. But otherwise, I love this shoe. I would recommend it to anyone. If you are looking to get a pair of lifters, you're a serious pair of lifters, definitely look at getting the Reebok Legacy lifters. If a friend has them, try them on. Go to a store and check them out. These things are just absolutely amazing. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. If you have a pair of the Legacy lifters, let me know your opinion, what you think about them, your pros and cons of this shoe. Again, make sure you follow our Instagram account. Our Instagram account is awesome. I guarantee you will love it. Thank you guys again for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.